What's up, YouTube? We back with another video, and today we're gonna be discussing one of my favorite topics, confidence. I'm gonna be giving you guys 10 tips on how to be more confident in your everyday life. So stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe while you're at it. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So on the topic of confidence, that's one of those things that people think you just have it. Either you don't or you do. But I'm here to tell y'all, that couldn't be any more wrong. Confidence is one of the things, just like a jump shot, just like the ability to do anything else. You can develop it. So I'm here to talk to you guys about how to develop that confidence that's gonna help you strive in your everyday life and get you to where you need to be. Tip number 1, embrace what's unique about you. You see, we as people, we all have things that are unique to us and unique to us only. You have to realize, I'm not gonna be able to do some of the things that the next guy can do. And the next guy isn't going to be able to do some of the things that the next guy can do. That's what makes us people, and that's what makes us individuals. So I feel that's where it all starts with when it comes to confidence. You have to embrace what's unique about you and accept it, whether it's something that you're insecure about or something that you're embarrassed about or something that you think someone else is going to, ridicule you about. Forget that and embrace what's unique about you. So tip number 1, guys. Embrace your uniqueness. Tip number 2, develop a grooming routine. See, when you develop a grooming routine, that's one of those things that just kickstarts your confidence. When you come out the house and you know your hair is looking right, and you know you smell good, and you know your clothes is looking right, your outfit is cool and whatnot, it's one of those things that could just give you that extra boost of confidence that nothing else can give you. So, yeah, guys, develop a grooming routine. Whether it's 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or some people even take an hour to get ready or, to groom themselves. But just put a little bit of extra attention and extra time into your grooming, and you'll be surprised what it does for your confidence. And heck, you might even get more compliments once you start to, develop a grooming routine. So tip number 2, develop a grooming routine. Tip number 3, learn to accept rejection. See, we all go through rejection. We all get rejected. It's a part of life. No big deal. So once you learn to accept and embrace that rejection, that'll also do wonders for your confidence psychologically, you won't really be afraid of anything anymore. So yeah, learn to accept that rejection, whether it's from a woman or whether it's from, a job or a friend or whatever the case may be. Learn to accept it and take it in stride and keep moving forward. So tip number 3, learn to get rejected. Tip number 4, and this is an interesting one. Realize that we as people, we look better to the next person than we do to our own selves when we look in the mirror. So when you're looking in the mirror and you're critiquing or criticizing yourself and whatnot, realize that you just might be doing too much and you just might be going too far. And if you go out into the real world, those imperfections and those insecurities that you have, a lot of people won't even notice them. So yeah, guys, realize that when we look in the mirror and we're critiquing whatever we think is wrong with us, the next person is not necessarily going to feel that way, and they might feel that we're quite attractive. So yeah, get that out your head and just realize that we all look better to the next person than we do to our own self in the mirror. Tip number 5, start working out. See, when you develop a workout routine, it does wonders for your confidence. You just feel so much stronger mentally and physically. And it relieves stress, which also could help boost your confidence. And it just makes you feel like a better person. You know that you're getting up and you're putting a lot of hard work into something and seeing the results. So that will extremely help your confidence, like a tremendous amount. So yeah, guys, develop a workout routine. Tip number 6, and this one is more on the optional side, but I think it'll help boost confidence a lot. Start wearing cologne. See, one of those things that you can leave in, smell is something that gives you the ability to leave an impression without even saying a word. So if you start wearing cologne, it'll make you feel more confident because more people will notice you without you even talking. So start wearing cologne, and there's different colognes that you wear for different seasons. So When it's hotter outside, you're gonna wear something that's more crisp and citrusy. And when it's cold, you're gonna wear something that's more warm, spicy, and sweet. So whatever the season is, whatever the climate is, or whatever, pick a fragrance, rock with it. It'll do wonders for you. Tip number 7, constantly educate yourself. And this one garners an interesting story. So when I was in 11th grade, I think, we had a group project, and it was like towards the beginning of the school year. So this is the time where your teachers are, kind of beginning to get to know you a little, and they don't know much about you. So we had a project, and it was 3 of us to a team, and one person had the job of doing, a specific thing. And my job was to actually present the project, to do the talking. So after I do my presentation and it's all over with, my teacher looks and she says, "Dang, I didn't know you were that well spoken, nor did I know you were that, educated. You're silly and you're always playing and laughing, so I didn't know you were that educated." And I'm saying that to say this. That did a tremendous amount for my confidence. After that, I was just like, oh, can't nobody tell me nothing. The teacher then told me I was smart, and the teacher, someone of authority, told me I was well spoken. So now I just feel like someone my age can't tell me anything. It just did a tremendous amount of, good things for my confidence. And if you educate yourself in many different areas, you feel more well-rounded as a person, and you feel more secure mentally as a person, because you know that there's a lot of different topics that you can give your insight on, and it'll actually be right. So yeah, guys, that's the next tip. Constantly educate yourself. Tip number 8, stop thinking that you can't do something. See, people get the word can't mixed up with the word won't a lot, because the question is, can you really not do it, or are you just choosing not to? So get that out of your head, to think that you can't do something, because at the end of the day, when people tell you can do anything that you set your mind to, that's actually true. So when you get rid of the notion that, oh, I can't because of this, or I can't because of that, and you start getting rid of the circumstances and being like, okay, I have this goal and I have this in my sights, so I'm going to do it, no matter how long it takes me, no matter what I have to go through to do it, you'll be a much better person, and you'll be a much more confident person. So yeah, that's the next tip, guys. Tip number 9, compliment others. One, it'll make you feel like a nicer person. It'll make you feel more complete as a person, to feel like you can take a compliment and dish a compliment, because that's a problem with a lot of people who gets compliments. Is they can take the compliments, they can soak them all up and say thank you and whatnot, but they don't have the courage to stop and compliment someone else. And last but certainly not least, realize that nothing or no one is perfect. See, perfection is one of those things that a lot of people chase, but little do they know, they'll never obtain it, because there's no such thing. God made nothing in this world or nothing on this earth perfect. And he did that on purpose, I believe. So we could all have imperfections, and learn to embrace our imperfections, and learn to share our imperfections with others that also has imperfections. So yeah, guys, realize that nothing or no one is perfect, and it'll help you out a lot. So those little extra 5 to 10 minutes that you might spend in the mirror trying to obtain perfection, don't do it, because like I said, nothing is perfect. So you'll just be spending that extra 5 to 10 minutes in the mirror for no reason. So yeah, guys, that's tip number 10. Realize that nothing or no one is perfect. If y'all enjoyed what y'all seen in today's video, the tips that I shared with y'all, like, comment below, and don't forget, if you're not subscribed already, to subscribe to my channel. And I'll be getting back to you guys next week with another interesting video. So yeah, that wraps it up. Thank y'all.